There's some major news coming out of Northwest Arkansas, and one of those major things actually includes a 16-story brand new dream hotel in Rogers. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually was a real estate broker located in the dumpster fire, the horrible, the no good, terrible state of Illinois, Chicago, the worst. Anyways, I could have moved anywhere I wanted to in America. Asheville, Huntsville, Colorado, Boulder, Golden, Boise, Salt Lake City, anywhere I wanted to in America, but I chose Northwest Arkansas. By far, Northwest Arkansas is, like I said, by far the best place to live in America. So if you're looking at those other places that I mentioned, call me, text me, let's sit down for coffee and talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America. Without further ado, let's jump right into the content. All right, and the first exciting piece of news is actually Homegrown Restaurant, which is a kind of a staple of the area now. There's a Homegrown restaurant, literally it's called Homegrown, more of a franchise based out of downtown Springdale. That was their first location. They have now opened up in the downtown Pinnacle side of Rogers. So that is going to be huge traffic for there. I'm a big fan of Homegrown. Part of the reason why I don't go there too often is because it kind of is off the beaten path into downtown Springdale. It's not as simple like on the way to major things. So cool, fine. But now that it's in Rogers, that is going to be a game changer. So if you weren't aware, when you are coming into Northwest Arkansas, you're in Rogers, Pinnacle Hills specifically, there's a lot of development happening in that area. There's all new Whole Foods, there's new buildings, there's new architecture centers, there's new everything. Hotels, you name it, it's coming there. Multi-billion-dollar investments are coming that are being built currently in Rogers. That whole JB Hunt Road is going to be built out. There's going to be cancer research centers. All sorts of stuff is coming in the pipeline for that area. But the thing that's currently opening as we speak is Homegrown Restaurant. So if you get a chance, if you're in Rogers, definitely check them out. The nice thing is that the first 50 tables of each morning get free coffee. They have bottomless coffee. They have mimosas. They have drinks. It's kind of like I would consider a very affordable, upscale breakfast restaurant. But the nice thing with Homegrown that I appreciate is that they are using almost all locally sourced things from Arkansas when it comes to vegetables and eggs of that nature. So when they're doing breakfast, so I truly do love that because they only can put homegrown locations in areas where they have, I would consider, local resources. So this is not a restaurant for every single part of America. Arkansas does hold that quite well. The fact that we have a lot of resources, we do have a lot of locally sourced things, and Homegrown, the new restaurant, definitely leverages that. And the second interesting thing happening in Northwest Arkansas is actually going back to the Dream Hotel that's being built in Pinnacle Hills. 16 stories, amazing brand new hotel. It's actually going to replace the current Ruth Chris, which is obviously a steakhouse in Rogers. They're going to build Ruth Chris in another location in Rogers or in Pinnacle, but that whole area is going to become a 16-story beautiful hotel. The thing that's very fascinating about it is that it has going to now have a top level pool, so that's pretty cool. 200 something rooms, 16 stories, but definitely more, I would say a little bit more upper class, so to speak. But it is interesting to see these kind of investments being put into Rogers. They could have picked anywhere they wanted to in America, but they picked Rogers, Arkansas. As I say, that's almost laughable because it's like, what's going on in Rogers? So much, absolutely so much. But anyways, I digress. The news part of that is that obviously they're going to continue doing the Dream Hotel, and they're going to do the top level pool, make it more upper class, not luxury, but upper class. And then the interesting thing is that they're going to be removing the live venue from there. So part of this with this hotel was going to be a live venue. They have since removed that. Not sure why. I think there are some permitting process issues because when you start having indoor spaces of like a couple hundred people, it becomes kind of a logistical nightmare. So you're kind of working your way around things. The other thing about that is that there's a large indoor live venue right down the road from there that can be kind of multi-use. So it's kind of like competing against itself in a lot of ways. So I think that's part of the reason why I was like, well, if it's going to be this big of an issue, let's just not do it and put obviously more hotels or make it indoor ground pool or something along those lines. So regardless, the live venue is not going to happen inside there, but they are going to add more hotel rooms, the top level pool, plus a bunch of other amenities that they're looking to as well. So basically, New things are coming to this brand new dream hotel. It's going to be finished in 2026, I believe. So they're going to start development next year and then be done in 2026. So I'm excited to see that actually take place. And a little bit of a side note to the whole dream hotel is they're now including a internal mall. That's pretty cool. And a couple restaurants and bars. So it's going to be its own little ecosystem inside there. So I want to make sure I get that in there as well, is that the removal of this whole live thing is going to add a bunch of other stuff as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. I made something for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to come down here, vacation here, check out this whole area. I made 3-day itineraries, day by day, city by city, restaurant by restaurant, all the cool things to do in Northwest Arkansas, whether you're an adventurer, whether you're a sports person, whether you're a foodie, whether you're a sightseer, whether you have kids, whatever it is, there are 3-day itineraries downloaded for you. The link is all below. So go ahead and download them and use them when you get down here. Also, maybe you are looking to move down here. I made something called instant home updates. So maybe you're using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, Redfin. The notifications on those things, way too slow, way too slow. You're missing out on so many homes if you use those services. That's why, like I said, I made something called instant home updates. Sounds exactly what it is, literally instant home updates. So enter your information below, name, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Where do you want to move to in Northwest Arkansas? Enter all the information below and make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes for home for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, every single Friday, I send an email out just talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? What's going on in Springdale? What's going on in Rogers? What's going on in the Walman Amphitheater? What new businesses are moving here? What new events are happening every single day? So many things all the time. Enter your name below, enter your email below, and make sure you get that email every single Friday. But I want you to be aware. I want to give you a little heads up. You will get a little fear of missing out, we'll say FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you will be the most informed person eventually when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. And the third and last piece of news coming out of Northwest Arkansas is actually pertaining to the Northwest Arkansas Children's Hospital over in Springdale. So about 8 years ago, they actually built a quite large children's hospital. Very unique to the area because not a lot of cities, mid-sized cities, have their own children's hospital. So very unique to Northwest Arkansas. The other thing is that they announced about a year and a half ago, they announced $300 million of improvements to both children's hospitals, one in Little Rock, one in Springdale. So Little Rock is getting about $175 million improvement. So they are currently starting the process, building up, and it'll be open up in 2026. So the nice thing is that if you are looking to move to the area and you are concerned about obviously children's hospitals focused on certain medical things, this new brand new, it's not an additional hospital. Basically, they're adding a whole wing to it, 4 stories, adding a bunch of beds, a bunch of amenities that are needed for a children's hospital. The past children's hospital, the current one as we speak, does very well for itself. I know a lot of friends and family have brought their kids there and have had great service. But the nice thing is that there's been a lot more kids here in the last 8 to 10 years, of course. So adding more rooms, more doctors, more pediatricians, more amenities, more things, obviously are going to maintain and grow with the area itself. So long story short, when they are actually investing into the infrastructure, whether it's roads or hospitals or schools or libraries, Northwest Arkansas oftentimes keeps up to pace with those things, knowing what the future holds, because they are looking into other cities, be like, what did they miss? What do they see? What is growth going to look like? And they're trying to see okay, well, we need to make sure the library is up to snuff to what people want. We need to make sure that the children's hospital is up to snuff to what people are expecting. We need to make sure that the hospitals are great. So they're all looking at all the different moving pieces of a true city and trying to keep ahead of it for the people that are moving here. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds like what it is, literally a starter pack full of all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. It comes with stickers. It comes with a 120-page guide of city by city, all the things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas. It comes in that 120-page guide. Comes with itineraries. Comes with postcards. All the cool things going on in Northwest Arkansas comes in this little package. Ship right to your home, literally right to your home. So enter your name below, enter your address below. Where is this package going to? All the information below. I'll make sure they get the package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike. So I know, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It is my favorite 4-letter F word. Free! So enter your information below. Make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some home for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar would go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, this is the next one.